Welcome back to Farmers Dynasty, and I'm late, and I don't know where I'm at. Where did I leave off? All right, let's see if we can figure this out. I could look at the map, but that'd be cheating, wouldn't it? All right, I guess I could look at the map. Where is the map? Map. That would be. Where am I? Wow, I'm way down here. Why was I down here? What was I doing? I don't know. Let's go back this way. Did I fix somebody's house? I think I did. I had a job. That's what it was. All right. Let's head back down to the road. Oh, where'd my chat go? I broke it again. Hey, Craig. All right, I know there is a bus stop around here someplace, so let me see if I can find it. Head back home and find out what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm destroying crops that grew here. Harvest the crops before any groundwork. What? 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 I'm not even on a field. Where'd that message come from? Whoa, there's a car coming. Get out of the road. Yeah, it does. Yep, you're always here to save my day, Craig. How you feeling today? I lost track of time again. I didn't know it was Thursday, or I didn't remember it was Thursday, and I was busy doing other things, and I got a call from my daughter that somebody hit her truck just before the holidays, and they finally got it to a shop and informed her that it's totaled. And so she's trying to get a hold of her insurance company. She can't get a hold of her insurance company. That's the problem with these insurance companies. You have to get online. They're just not very good. She's sent them emails that they don't respond to. She's made phone calls that they don't answer. All right, let's see, where are we going? Let's go up to the homestead. So the problem is she owes $18,000 on a truck that is now totaled. So, but she still has to pay the loan. And she's trying to get a hold of the insurance company and find out if they're going to pay anything. And it was the other guy's fault. So the other guy's insurance company is supposed to be covering stuff. But she doesn't know what they will cover. Will they just cover what the cost of the repairs were supposed to be? But now they've found out that the repairs were going to be over $20,000. Well, she only owes 18 on the truck. Anyway, she's pretty worried. She's scared to death. She's going to end up being stuck, no truck, and a loan she, needs to pay off. All right, let's see. Anyway, so all that was going on when I realized that all of a sudden it was, hey, I'm supposed to be live streaming. So I jumped on as fast as I could. Yeah, I just wonder about some of these insurance companies that, what is this? This is not growing, is it? Damn phone. All right, so we had this one plowed by a worker bee, and I don't know. I don't. How much money have I got? Um, well, I've got $13,000, but rather than pay for plowing, I'd like to buy more land. Let me see if I can buy one of these plots over here. All right. No, it's not. I've just been so busy I haven't been able to record any, but I've got more coming. I was working on one this morning actually. The new Hogwarts game came out, it's so much fun. I haven't been doing anything else, and plus I've been flying my airplanes and stuff. So I'll get to it. I'm gonna finish it. I just need to get to it. Uh, it's it's a little bit different this one because I have to do a little bit of work to make it. Hey Jeremy, the game is really quite old, and as you can tell, the aspect ratio on the videos are way off. It's square, and there's black around the picture and stuff like that. I have to set my computer up to do that aspect, and then when I'm done, I have to set it back, and it's a lot more work for me to get it recorded. Thank gosh they're small games, so I can go through them in about I don't know 8 or 9, 10 episodes. I can get through one. So I just need to get back to it. There'll be another one coming out at least before the weekend, I think. Okay, let's see. How do I tell what this thing sells for? Field 1.8. Okay, I got to put scarecrows up. I keep forgetting about that. Enter field purchase. Well, how much is it? I have 13,000. You can pay full price, full retail price of 29,000. Wow, it's a lot more expensive than I thought. No, wait a minute. Oh, I can use social points. It's 14,000 plus 29,000 social points. Or I can pay 29,000. So I either pay 29,000 or 14 and then give up some social points. So I don't have 14 either, so I'm going to have to keep working. But that just tells me that I don't want to pay for somebody else to plow my land, as I can't afford to. How you doing, Jeremy? Why am I... No, I forgot to run. How do you forget to run? Right, well, I got to start plowing my field here. Let's get a tractor. I still don't know how to get my honey. I would have thought I'd had honey by now. Where's my friggin' tractor? Let me get in this. All right, here it is. Go find my plow. There's my plow. Alright, here we go. What the hell did I hit? That tree? Ouch. Alright, here we go. So I'm just assuming the sound and video is okay. I had to use a different microphone because the normal microphone I use is wireless, and I left it out. I didn't charge it last night, so it's dead. Well, it's not. It's got some power, but not enough to get through a live stream. So I'm using a different headphone, a wired one. I'm not used to being hooked to a wire. So I'll probably try to get up and do something and kill myself when I get to the end of the wire. Yeah, it might be a quiet Thursday, so I don't know if notifications went. I literally just looked at Carol and said, "Oh, I'm supposed to be live streaming 5 minutes ago." And I ran to the computer, turned everything off, and started the software up, and started the game up, and here I am. I haven't even had a chance to test the memes today. I don't know if they're on or not. Cut my camera back so I can see what the heck I'm doing. So anyway, yeah, I'm assuming that you can hear me since I've been talking to you. What's Jeremy up to today? Alright, I'm going straight across. Oh, you know what I need to check? And that is, yeah, I'm going to need some fuel pretty quick. There's Andy. Hi, Andy. How you doing? Sorry I'm late. I wasn't too late. I was only about 6 minutes late. Man, this week it's been something else. I didn't quite go straight here, did I? This plow, I think, pulls me to the left. What are you up to today, Andy? Another day, another dollar? Yeah, I'm surprised. When I ordered that, I almost didn't order that game, the Harry Potter game. I keep calling it Harry Potter because I don't know if I say Hogwarts if people will know what I'm talking about. Oh, you've been doing that, eh? Is that a handicap parking permit? My dad had
yeah.
one. Oh, so it does work. Hey, JJ's in the house. Hello, JJ. Oh, I'm in the wrong pew. I need to be over there. Anyway, I almost didn't order that Hogwarts game because, well, it's kind of a kid's game, but it's a story-generated role-playing game, which is my favorite kind of game. And my son came and told me that, yeah, he had ordered it. I thought, you know what? I thought about it, but I didn't do it. And at the last minute, I decided to order it, so I got the early access. The thing is, I'm having so dang much fun with this game that I almost didn't go to bed last night. I was so tired, but I just wanted to keep playing. I had to force myself to stop and start the flight sim up, and I made a trip from London. I left Heathrow last night and flew to Dusseldorf. That was a fun flight, but it was strange. I had some navigation problems, and they all worked out, and I ended up having a perfect landing, and I don't know if I've ever had a perfect landing. and it was very gratifying. That won't be out for a few days though, because I just flew it last night. A regular permit? What's a regular permit? You have to have a permit just to park? I mean, unless there's a special parking spot for, like an apartment building or something like that. I've never had to have a permit to park. You just find a spot and take it if nobody else has it. Unless you're handicapped, you can't use a handicapped one without a permit. It says I'm very hungry. Oh yeah, JJ, I did. I married Janet. If you're playing the game and you know who that is. And the only reason I did is because she's easy. I only had to talk to her 2-3 times and give her some candy and flowers, and she was ready to go. Plus she had an English accent. I couldn't resist. Couldn't resist a woman with an accent. Right, I'm gonna line this guy up, and then I'm gonna go get some dinner and hit the hay. I can hit the hay in a game where I'm farming, right? All right, so let's see. You know what I need to do though, because I'm gonna forget. I need to make sure I put gas in this, because if I don't, I'm gonna forget, and I'll run out, and then I'll have to call a tow truck. That's gonna cost me a couple $100. Yeah, she's the same one. Well, no, from before I had Carlotta, was it? Or I can't remember her name. I think I had Carlotta the last time I played. Okay, so let's see. I need to find out which one's got the gas tank in it. This one. Look out, Rex, or I'm going to plow you in the ground. Okay, fuel tank. We're going to refuel. And then I'm going to wash it just for Andy. Look out, Rex. Stupid dog. Well, I didn't have enough fuel. That only gave me a little over half a tank. So I need to buy some fuel next time I'm in town. There's Janet. Boy, she's working late.
We'll talk later.
Really? How about now?
I'm busy.
Really?
Darling?
Good afternoon, darling.
Is it just afternoon? Have you cooked me anything?
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
I love our hen. There's a lot of life in the hen house now, and the eggs are delicious.
An egg sucker, eh? How'd that happen? I pulled a gun out on her.
Honey?
Good afternoon, darling.
Anything else?
You really look beautiful today.
Well, thank you. So nice of you.
Metallic, how you doing? JJ thinks it was Charlotte. Yeah, I think you're right, JJ. I think it was.
Darling?
Stand still, girl.
Good afternoon, dear.
All right, this is really a nice place to live. Yeah, it is.
This is a really nice place to live.
Yes, I love the countryside.
Okay. Guess that's it, eh?
Thanks. See you around.
She thinks I'm going back to work, but isn't it nighttime? I hear the owls and stuff. I need to eat, so let's grab something. Applesauce. I'm gonna eat dessert first, I guess. Pumpkin soup. There we go. And then let's go get some shut-eye. How's Metallic doing? Tina's in the house. Hey, Tina. All right. I slept once. I'm going to sleep again. I'll let Janet sleep in. She was working late. Get back out to the field. In my nice, clean tractor. Let's see, where did I leave off? Down on the end there. Alrighty then. We'll take off where we left off. I'm trying to think what it was I was trying to say. Are you trying to say my stream made you sick, Tina? Sorry to hear you're not feeling well. I know the feeling. Quite a few days I don't feel. You know, mostly for me, it isn't a fact that I'm sick. It's the fact that I just don't feel, good. I'm not necessarily sick, but, with the diabetes, it just happens. You just don't always feel your best. And so you're not really sick. You're still able to function and do things, and you can laugh and tell a joke, and you can play a game, and you can do all those things, but you just don't feel completely well, if you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just like some days you get up and you think you could move a mountain, and other days you get up and you're just not all there. And on those days, which are very few for me, maybe several times a year is all, where I wake up and I just feel like I could take on a mountain. On days like that, I often think, my God, do other people feel like this every day? Life would be so wonderful if I felt like this every day. But it's only just a few times a year. And I've got some work to do. I need to check. I might have some grain to sell. If I could sell just a little bit of grain, I would have enough money to buy that other field over there. I was only short about $1,000. That'd give me more income at the end of the season. Man, I can't remember, but it seems like the first time I played this game, I had a ton of fields. I had fields all over the place. It takes money to make money, and I think just the fact of having a couple extra fields from where you started just gives you enough, like you could make in the first harvest enough to buy another one. And I just kept buying fields. Funny thing is, I don't remember using social points to do that. Is that something new, or has it always been like that? I don't recall. What else are you going to use the social points for, though? I mean, I've already got I needed social points to woo a lady, but I've already done that. What else do I need social points for? I've had that happen, Eminem. I've had that happen. All right, I'm going to try to finish off these two little strips instead of running back and forth between the two. I woke up this morning and didn't really want to get up. That rarely happens to me. Usually I'm ready to get up. I don't like sleeping in. If I'm sleeping in, it means that I really need to sleep. Because normally when I wake up, I want to get up because nothing makes me more upset than getting up at 9 o'clock in the morning, realizing that half my day's almost gone. You know, you get up at 9, you get dressed, you go about your morning duties, maybe look up the clock and it's almost time for lunch. You think, what? I just got up, and I get so angry that I slept half my day away. I'm usually up at 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning, and I go to bed about 10, 11 o'clock at night. I don't always go right to bed and sleep. Sometimes I watch a little TV, sometimes I read a book, but not long. 15, 20 minutes of watching TV or reading a book, and I'm gone. I'm sleeping. So if I'm watching TV, I just put it on a timer for 10 minutes. If I'm listening to a book or reading a book, I just make sure I've got some place to drop it, so when I fall asleep, I don't end up ruining my book. I'm picky about my books. I don't loan my books out because I would be so angry if I loaned a book out and it came back with a coffee stain on the cover and pages all bent up. I hate people that will bend a page in a book as a marker. Get yourself a bookmarker. Quit bending the pages. What the hell's wrong with you? You ruined your book. I've actually had people that, I really want to read that book. Can you loan it to me? No, but I'll buy you one, and I'll go out and buy them a copy of it. You know, here, read the book, keep it, put it on the shelf. I'd rather pay the money to buy a book for somebody than loan it to them because I don't want them ruining my book. All right, that job's done, but is there something in the middle where I hired a guy to plow that field and he missed the middle? What the hell? I paid $200 for that. Yeah, I feel the same way with people that will take a book and they'll go up to get a cup of tea or something, and they'll take the book and leave it open and flip it upside down. I don't like that because it breaks the back of the book, and that makes me angry. I really take good care of my books. But I'm the kind of person, most of the books that I own, because I've got my own little library, I've probably read 3 or 4 times. Right. Okay. Just get rid of this plow. I'm gonna back into there and see if I can put this plow. I'm just gonna set it back here where the straw's at. How do you unhook it? There. All right, now. What happened? There we are. I must have hit a button. What do I need next? I need, do I need to harrow? Or can I just plant? Well, first of all, if I've got, do I have grain in that? I can't tell. I can't tell. Is there grain in this? It's empty, so there's no grain in that. No grain there. God, this mouse. What the hell? And I don't think... there's anything in here. Fuel tank is empty. I know I have to buy some. Okay, so I don't have anything to sell unless there's something in that trailer. I don't remember. And if there is, it's not going to be very much. Let's take a look. There is a little grain in the trailer. I might as well sell it. You never know. There may be $1,000 there. By the silo. What do you mean by the silo? What is that, by the silo? I don't know. That was 5 minutes ago for me. These deers run like they're spastic deer. Does she use the bookmark, or she got it hanging on the wall? Hang on, I'm looking for something to say. I'll be right with you. All right, back on the road. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Yeah, I own that field. I own, there's 2 fields there. I own both of those. I owned, oh God, I can't remember. I owned a ton of fields. Maybe that's what I should have done, is just started my old game back up, but that would kind of be like cheating because I was so far into the game. And I actually wanted to play it again, so. Yeah, it's kind of hard on the chat when I read something because I know that I'm about 5 minutes ahead of that now. So I know Scorpion used to get so upset. I've been yelling at you for 5 minutes. And I said, I know, I'm just seeing it now. Anybody remember where the hayloft is? Or the windmill or whatever in hell that thing is? I'm trying to take a shortcut, but I may be going the wrong way. I think it's over this way. Let's see if my tractor can make it up that hill. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Putter, putt, putt, putt. Tina's gonna come back, she says. Oh yeah. You know what? From the distance that I'm looking at it, it looks like a Persian rug. A long, skinny one. Nice job, Tina. Looks good. Should make those and sell them. Oh, I'm going to drive over somebody else's field. Oh, remind me while I'm out to stop at the gas station. I should, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me sell this first because the priority is buying that piece of land. And there's probably a cheaper piece of land, but I want that one. Because that's the first one I started with in my whole game. There's people in the sunflower seeds and I'm driving through it. I almost ran over somebody. There's the windmill. Hey, I took a perfect shortcut. Because here's my road right here. I'm having so much fun with the Harry Potter game. I gotta stop calling it Harry Potter. Harry Potter's not in it. But it's so much fun. It makes me want to watch the movies again. I haven't seen the movies for friggin' 20 years. I never was a real big Harry Potter fan, but here's the thing though, I really enjoyed the books, and I enjoyed the movies, but I'm just not a fanboy of any kind, really. I mean, you know, I've had friends of mine that were fanboys, you know, like with Star Trek and stuff. I watched Star Trek, I enjoyed it, you know, that kind of stuff. But I didn't dress up like Spock and run around saying live long and prosper. And I like fantasy games, but I don't dress up like an elf in my basement and, you know, run around pretending to cast spells on people. I'm not a fanboy. Some people are just crazy over that kind of thing. I just enjoy the books and movies.
I really thought this would change by now.
All right, keep your fingers crossed. See how much I got. I doubt if I have $1,000. No, I didn't even get $1,000. I needed 14. I only have 13. Man. 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 Well, I tried. I might see about, because, planting the field's going to cost me money, too. Because I got to buy seed and fertilizer and stuff like that. But, so I guess buying another field's out of the question right at the moment. What I could do is take a couple jobs. Maybe I'll make $1,000. Lori's in the house. Hey, Lori. Yeah, damn game cost me $70. Games are expensive nowadays. And normally I'll buy the game 3 times. Because normally I'll buy it for PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. And I just didn't do it this time. The game's kind of a good value though, because in the respect that you can, it's not online, which is handy. I don't have to worry about paying for internet and fighting for space on the internet. It says I'm getting hungry. What I enjoy about it being worth money is, like, let's say Addie wants to play it or Jagan wants to play it. Before, with most games, I would have to buy another game because I don't want them messing mine up. But with this one, you can start another game and it's completely separate from the first game. So if I start a game up, I've got spaces for as many saves as I want. And then if somebody else starts up a new character, that character has its own saves. So 4 or 5 people could be playing this game, not at the same time, obviously, because when I'm playing it, and they're playing it. But, usually they expect you to buy another damn game if you want 2 characters. I did, Tina, but I was heading for the gas station. I need to buy fuel. And since I don't have enough money for that field, I might as well buy the fuel. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy the fuel for the tractor instead of buying a bunch for storage. I don't know what to do. I'll think about it when I get to the pump. All right, gas station. Okay, sale price. 24 for 36. What? Buy 24 for 36. Huh? Sale price. It's a sale? There's a sale on fuel? Now, I could buy 1,000 liters to home tank.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Lori. Oh, hell, let's do it. I'll do that, and then I'll fill the tank here. All right, we're down to 12,000 now, so... But I didn't have enough money to buy that field anyway. I could actually go down and buy a smaller field, and I probably have enough money for that. I'll check fields on the way home. Take shortcut. I'm big on shortcuts. Last call for alcohol. Because I forgot I was live streaming again today, I've already started Soup du Jour. I had something before I even started the live stream, and it's really refreshing. Carol bought some orange drink, and I don't know what kind it is. I think it's Crush, but it's soda pop, Orange flavored soda pop. And man, I'm enjoying the hell out of it for a change. Oh, is that a ditch? I don't want to get stuck in a ditch. Or on a tree. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have a change in flavors. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I haven't had an orange soda in 30 years. Firefighter, how you doing? It's Firefighter Jay. We know a Jay. JJ's a Jay. JJ, are you still here, or is that you in disguise? Nice short bits. So Jay, are you really a firefighter? I used to belong to a volunteer fire department back in my youth, in my hometown. Stop. So, I don't think I have to harrow or cultivate. I don't think I have to because, you plow and it roughs it up, but then after you leave it for a few minutes, it now is all smooth. I think if I wanted to harrow the stubble, that's what I would use the harrow for. Okay, so that means I can actually just seed, I think. But how come it won't let me off this dang rig? There we go. It must have thought it was still moving or something. Well, at least we got a tank of fuel now, but let's check some of these other fields and check for price. This one's not as big as that one, I don't think. It might be. 22,000. Yeah, I can get this one for 11,000. I can actually buy this one. Okay, so that one I can't afford, but it's kind of across the street from me, which actually might not be a bad thing. Might not. I wonder if there's a field that, I waited. It's the wrong time of year. I should have waited till the field has crop on it and then buy it. Why don't I do that? Let's wait and see if some other person's going to put some crops on something. I'm going to run down to these lower fields and see if there's any that have crop on them. It's the wrong time of year. I'm really not surprised there's no crops on them. JJ says he's still here, so it's not JJ. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go check up on her. A lieutenant fire medic. Well, thanks for your service, Jay. I was on a volunteer fire department, but I also used to manage an ambulance service, and so I was a paramedic for a period of time. So thank you for your service. All right, so these fields also are smaller. Let's just double check. They're a little bit further away from my farm than that other one. The other one's just across the street. So this one is, oh, wow, this one's only 5,000. I can buy it outright for 10,000. So this is 5,000 using 10,000 in social points. Let's check this one. This one's 14,000. So this one we know we can't afford. And hopefully I can buy those two together. Let's go buy the one across the street and not worry about it. But before I do, how much I got in social points? Because I'm using social points to do that. I got 75,000 in social points, so that's good. I'm a social kind of a guy. In the game, anyway. Craig's hoarding again. Yeah. Craig's hoarding again. Okay. I'm going to check on the crops, make sure they got water, and then we'll go get some crops on these fields. So everything looking good in here. Yeah, let's add some water. Good timing. I'm glad I stopped. All right. Let's go by that other field. I can't wait. I should wait until there's crops on it. Does the price go up when there's crops on it? Well, let me take care of my own fields first, and maybe that will happen. Worst case scenario, they raise the price on me because there's crops on it and I can't afford it. But all right, so where is?
Oh yeah.
Last call from Mandy. Cheers, Andy. Okay, I'm looking for the cedar. I think I left it in the shed. All right, we've got the cedar. I don't know if it's full or not. Let's see if it'll tell me. There's too many things around. I can't tell. I hope it's wheat, though. I don't know. Why won't it tell me? Silly thing. Now, the cedar's kind of weird because you don't have to start it. You just start driving and it drops the seed in. I don't. It must be. It's a smart cedar. It knows you're on plowed field and just starts seeding on its own. Thanks, Andy. I'm going to go all the way around the field to start with. JJ! Fix me a hamburger, buddy. You know I'm hungry. It says so in the game. Get me a hamburger and a hot dog. I'll take one of each with lots of mustard. I like mustard. I'm crazy about mustard. You know, guys know I love mashed potatoes. Occasionally, I will take mashed potatoes and squirt a big gob of mustard in it and mix it up and eat it like that. I'll tell you when I do that. I don't usually do that with real potatoes where I've peeled potatoes and boiled them and made mashed potatoes. That's what I mean by real potatoes. I usually don't ruin those. I like just eating them. But when sometimes you're lazy, you don't want to cook, and you have these instant mashed potatoes. And sometimes that's what I'll do with the instant mashed potatoes, because they don't taste the same anyway. Wow, I can barely tell where I'm supposed to be. Am I really seeding? Maybe I'm not even seeding. What's going on? Maybe it's empty. Let's see. Plowed 100%, cultivate, fertilizer, manure. It doesn't look like I'm seeding. That seeder must be empty. Oh, great. Wonderful. Okay. It's a waste of my time. Get off my field. Kentucky Fried best mashed potatoes. They make a pretty good gravy too, believe it or not. Hey Sid, how you doing? The Sims channel. You play The Sims? I haven't played The Sims in quite a while. It's been probably 2-3 years since I played The Sims. But I keep buying all the extensions or whatever in the hell they call them. I've probably got thousands of dollars in Sims games. It went buying all the different times they come out with something new. Man, they got a racket, I tell you. Oh no, I'm stuck on the stump. Oh, there we go. Okay, why won't it let me back up? What's going on? Barbecue Andy. All right, what's going on? It won't let me back up. I've got reverse going. Why won't it let me back up? Where's the other tractor? Why won't it let me back up? I've never had that problem before. Sims 1, 2, 3. I used to play Sims Online too. You ever play Sims Online? I mean, I'm talking years ago now. The Sims Online was funnier than hell. It was funny. Terribly funny. I've never seen so many people faking sex online than that game. It was... Cyber sex was big on The Sims Online. It was just awful. And you know me, I've got I've got a family-friendly. I try to have a family-friendly page. I even hate saying that, but it was true. Oh, come on. This thing turns so quick that you can't keep up with it. All right, magazine. Let's choose the magazine and fill the cedar. All right. Maybe when I put it away, it actually emptied the cedar out. I don't know how it works. Okay, let's try this again. What? It wants me to cultivate it? I didn't get to read that. What did it say? It said something about cultivating the field. So it expects me to cultivate. Now it's telling me I'm destroying the crops that it just told me that I couldn't do because I wasn't cultivated. Make up your mind, you silly game. You broke it with pizzas? That's funny. I don't know if I'm going to play Sims 5. I'm serious. I actually have thousands of dollars. Sid would know. Between the Sims 1, 2, and 3, I've got thousands of dollars in that game. Because every time you buy the new expansion, it's $50 or so. And I bought every one of them for all 3 games. Even though I rarely play the game. But Addie played the hell out of it. She likes to build. Addie will build. She'll buy property and build houses, and that's what she enjoys doing. And then, of course, getting outfits on her characters. She likes that. Doing hairdos and stuff. Whatever it is, she does. Yep, I agree, Sid. We can agree on that. The Sims is kind of weird. In concept, what the Sims is you have a character, and that character, you're living their life. So they get up in the morning, they have to take a pee, they have to take a dump, they have to eat, they have to cook, they have to get a job, they have to go to work. I mean, you're literally living their life. So you're doing in a game what you do all day. And that concept was kind of weird to me because, I mean, I did it and I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. But still, I go to work so that I can come home and go to work and get married and have kids and grow old and die and then do it all over again. It's, you literally have to watch everything because you're having to eat, you're having to take a dump, you're having to take a shower, you get stinky, you gross people out. You're just living with this simulated person in a simulated town. And so you're doing all those things that you do in real life that you hate, but you're doing it in a game. Oh God, I gotta go to work. Oh geez, I gotta shower because I'm gonna go out. It's kind of weird in a way, but you can do fun things. I can't tell you how fun of times I had building a house with no windows and no doors, and then starting a fire in it and watching your character burn to death. That's a big deal. That's a thing that people do, or they used to. They would think about ways of how they could kill their character off. You'd make a swimming pool, let the guy go swimming, and then pull the ladders and everything out so he can't get out of the pool. He gets tired and hungry and drowns. I mean, we did crazy stuff in The Sims. Good times, Lori says. Yeah, good times. I'm getting seriously hungry. I wasn't serious about it before. I'm serious now. I'm hungry. A cookie ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna have some food. Yeah, you're right, Jay. It really does. I actually had more fun in the earlier games. I think my favorite was Sims 2. And even Sims 3 was okay. Sims 4 was a little bit, I don't know. By the time they got to Sims 4, they knew they had a money cow, and they just milked it for all it was worth.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Lori. Oh, I forgot. I'm getting hungry. Let me eat something here. All right, I think I'll have some caffeine, do a little of that. And, oh, this is different. We didn't have caffeine the last time I played this game. I didn't realize there was a bar for that. Interesting. I did not know that. That's something new for me. Let's have a boiled egg and some mater soup, and then top it off with an apple, and maybe what else? I'll just have some more applesauce. We'll just call it dessert. You have 4, Tina? I mean, with any other game, it got a little bit more sophisticated game-wise, but for as far as fun content, maybe that's why I don't play 4 like I used to. I mean, in Sims 1, 2, and 3, I played the hell out of Sims 1, 2, and 3. And then 4 came around, and I played for a while, but then, you know, I didn't play for months, and then I'd come back, and then I'd play for a week, and then I wouldn't come back for months. Now it's been a couple years since I played, but I keep buying just in case I'm going to come back to the game. I keep buying the packs when they come out. It's the same thing with the American Truck Simulator. Recently I did a recording on it. But before that, it had been a year or two since I'd played. But I still keep buying all the states when they come out. I do the same thing with movies. You know, well, I've got all the Marvel movies. I don't like half of them, but, you know, I keep buying them because, well, I got the rest of them. I might as well have them all. It's more of a collector's thing than it is enjoyment out of the movies. Some of the movies were good. Some of them were really bad. As a matter of fact, the last Thor movie I couldn't watch. I didn't try to watch it till it actually came out for free. Well, it's not free. I subscribed to Disney and HBO, or I did. I gave up Disney because there's nothing on Disney. But my son still has Disney, so I use his account. And I tried to watch it. I truly did. I got about maybe a half hour into the show and said, this is trash. And I turned it off. And Thor was one of my favorite ones. I didn't really care for the last one because they started making it into a joke. He's big and fat and a beer guzzler, and you know, what the hell was that all about? And then when the next one came out, it was even worse. And I just couldn't take it. I couldn't watch it. Didn't watch it. And the same way with Doctor Strange. I didn't watch the last one of those. They're just ruining them. No man goes like a man go. What was that? Oh yeah, it's not Sim City. That's a different game. I've got those too. Sim City. I got mad at Sim City at one point when everybody else did, when they screwed it up so bad. And I stopped playing Sim City. I bought Sims. I got another different game that I was playing. I can't remember the name of it now. City Skylines. Was that it? I started playing that one.
Oh, yeah.
And I still play that one. Cheers, Craig. Craig's spending some of that money he's been hoarding, Lori. That's funny. I like cultivating a lot better than plowing. I'm not a big fan of plowing. Don't worry, you'll get it back. Yeah, just keep lurking. You get paid for lurking. I think I missed a spot, did I? Yeah, I did a little tiny spot right there. This is Lori's OCD making me do this. Carol's supposed to be making a stew. I think I smell meat cooking. It must be pretty strong because it's coming through a closed door. We haven't had a decent stew in a long time, and we've got some. We had a couple days of stormy weather, and stew sounded really good. I like it. I like stew because she makes a huge pot, and we're able to have stew for at least a couple of days. And it's always better the next day, and then it's better the next day after that. Yeah. God, has it been that long? Jay, you're making me nostalgic. Yeah, that was the one. I bought City Skylines, and I've been playing it ever since. I never did go back to the Sim City. And I'm not the only one. I know a ton of people that were big into Sim City, and they never went back. A rain day? You had a rain day? Yeah, we've had a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind. Typical coastal storm. And that's a good day for hot chocolate and either a bowl of chili or a bowl of stew. In the old days, I used to have a bread making machine, and Carol didn't ever use it. She didn't like it. She didn't mind the bread that I made, but she didn't like the having to bake it in that machine like that. So I did. I baked them, but I would bake them into a loaf of bread, and then I would cut the bread in half, clear the bread out of the middle, so all you had left was the crust that was shaped like a bowl, and then you'd put it in a bowl, or you could put it on a plate, I guess. I used to put it in a big bowl, and then I would fill it with stew, and you'd eat it out of what they called a bread bowl. It's good that way. I'd do a sourdough bread and make a bread bowl. You kind of had to put it in a bowl though, because it would soak up the stew and it would get all soggy on the bottom if you took too long to eat it. So I didn't use it like a bowl on the table. I would put it in either on a plate or in another bowl. That's the way to do it. Andy, your tractor's getting dirty again. This tractor is weird. If you look at the tires, it only gets dirty on one side. What's that all about? You think the whole tire would get dirty. I should just leave it down, because if I leave it down, it's gonna clear out all this grass while I'm working on it. This is so much easier than that mowing machine, I'll tell you. Just cultivate the grass, don't mow it. It'd be different if you could bale the grass, but you can't, as far as I know. Well, see, that's what I like about stew being 2 or 3 days old. It thickens up every day, and I just love thick stew. Same with soup. I don't like a soupy soup. I don't really care for a brothy soup, except for chicken noodle soup. I like the regular condensed chicken noodle Campbell's when I'm not feeling well, and that's when the broth, is really the best. Most of the time I don't like soupy soup. I like thick soup. That's just me. And the same with stew. I like thick stew and thick chili, and so it's always better the second or third day because it thickens up. Now I'm getting hungry. Hungry. Hungry Hippo. Anybody remember that game? People don't play those board games anymore. We used to like, what was that? Mouse Catcher? No, what the hell was the name of that? Mousetrap. There was a game called Mousetrap that we used to love to play. Hard to find a good clam chowder? Not on the coast. We got clam chowder everywhere. With real fresh crabs that were just caught this morning. My favorite chowder is a chowder that is actually a potato soup that you put clams in. So it's basically, it's more than just a clam chowder. You know, it's got chunks of potatoes and maybe some celery and, you know, whatever you want to put in a potato soup. And I kind of like that. Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, I remember Wheel of Fortune. My folks used to sit there every night and watch that. I'd go over to the folks' house and they'd be sitting there watching Wheel of Fortune, and then Dad would always watch it. Walker, Texas Ranger, I think it was called. Sid, I forgot about that. I forgot you could do that. Why am I not doing that? That's probably how I made the money the first time I played this game. Because I had a ton of fields. I played this game when it came out, was in early access, and every week there was a new patch or something added to the game, and it wasn't really out yet. It was really in early access, and I played it until I had done everything in the game, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna stop playing it, and I'll start playing it when they actually finish the game and bring it out for real. And I never did get back to it until recently. Somebody said, why don't you play that game again? And I said, all right. It's been a while. They probably added a bunch of stuff to it. And they did. Don't Break the Ice. I don't think I played that game. I'd be bad at it because I'm always breaking ice. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Man, I've been working this field all day. It's getting dark again. Yeah, I figured that's what you said, Sid. I have a lot of people on my channel that that English isn't exactly their first language, so I'm used to figuring out what it is they're trying to say. So even if you're like Andy and you just can't type, poor Andy. I'm picking on Andy again. I can understand what you're saying. The funny thing is, when people correct other people about their spelling or about their grammar or the way they may say something, like they've misspelled a word or they put a different, I just laugh at that because don't panic. Did I run out of gas? What happened? I just put gas in this thing. That's what? How is that happening? I've only got one of these tractors. How is this happening? What? It switched tractors on me. Look at that. What is this? Anyway, what I was trying to say about me laughing at other people trying to correct people's typing or graphic, the human brain, you can put words, jumbled words, and your brain will put those words together. You can, I mean, it's amazing. You can take a paragraph and really screw up the spelling and grammar and stuff, and then look at it, and the human brain puts it all together, and you can read that paragraph. You should try it sometime. There's probably something on the internet that does that. But what is this, though? It switched tractors on me. Why did it do that? Is this one? This one must be out of fuel. It is. But I wasn't driving this one, was I? Well, maybe. I don't know. Shoot. Now I'm going to have to spend $200 to get gas in this thing. I'm quitting for the day. I can't take it anymore. Death and growth. Yeah. That might be kind of fun. Rex, here, come here. Let me give you a sausage. Where are you going, buddy? Does anybody know how I'm supposed to get my honey? I've still not got any honey. And I don't know how I'm supposed to get it. Does it automatically go in my inventory? Because I don't seem to have any. Gather honey. Oh, all right. Maybe it just wasn't ready to gather. Was that for all three of these? Must have been. All right, I got another one over here. Took them bees long enough to make honey, didn't it? Hell, that was a week ago I put those things in game time. Oh, made me place another one. There goes all my money. Maybe you have to put them in threes or something. That reminded me of something. Oh, scarecrows. I was going to put some scarecrows in, but I don't know how. They didn't have scarecrows in the game back when I played it. Place a scarecrow. $150. It's supposed to do something for you. I don't know what. But let's do it. A sausage better than pliers for the dog? Yeah. I bet his butt probably feels it a lot better. Sausage. For those that are new, I told a story about our farm dog that ate a pair of one of the kids' plastic pliers from a toy toolkit, and a couple of days later tried to crap it back out and was having a tough time. Was howling and scratching and rubbing his butt on the ground for a couple hours before he finally pooped it out. It was terrible. We heard this howling from the front yard. Like, who in the hell's butchering the dog? And then we ran out and saw him trying to take a dump with this piece of plier hanging out his butt. He shouldn't have eaten it. Was his fault, stupid dog. Well, he's a farm dog. He didn't have to be smart. Janet's not cooking today. All right, let's check inventory, because I don't know. At some point, isn't Janet supposed to take some of my stuff? You know, like the mushrooms and make a pizza or something. Seemed like she used to do that in the game. Or Charlotte did. There's the honey. We didn't get very much. What does it say? Delicious and healthy honey can be eaten alone or used in the kitchen. All right. Would you quit pulling out a gun? What recipe do I have that uses honey, I wonder? Cornbread? I use honey and butter on cornbread. Alrighty, I don't have recipes, and I don't know how to get them. There's honey-based recipes, but I don't know how to get them. You must have to buy them from the store or something. I don't know, because they didn't have that. Again, they didn't have that when I played before. Well, I don't know where Janet's at. There she is. She's feeding chickens. This late at night? Come on. Come on, woman. Get in the kitchen, bake me a pie. It has to be put in the cellar. What does? The honey? Or the food? Or the pizza? Or... Now that you say that, that sounds familiar, because I used to have to go in the basement for something. I don't remember what it was. Those are apples, fruit and vegetables, pickles. There's the pantry. So let's enter the pantry. Oh, there's hamburgers in here. She's been cooking hamburgers. Well. Let's put the can we move it to the pantry, or move to your inventory? Move to your pantry. If I put this stuff in the pantry, does that mean Janet can get it? If you want your wife to make stuff, she pulls out of the cellar and puts it in the cellar. Okay, Sid, thanks. I didn't realize that. So let's put it, because I'd rather not cook. Let her cook. That's what I married her for. And I'm only putting one in. What the heck? Give me all. Make me some pickles. I like pickles. Look, you learn something new every day. Now, some of this stuff I'd already cooked, you see, so I'm going to keep the sausages because that's for Rex. Strawberries. I don't have very many strawberries. I'm going to have to go out and find some. Let's put these mushrooms in over there. Apples. I've been eating the apples. I guess that's it. Oh, what about the milk? Let's put the milk over there. And the eggs. I don't know what to do with just one egg, except for throw it. I'll throw it at Rex. Yolk him up. Okay, thanks, Sid. I forgot about that. I always used to wonder why you couldn't take this door. It looks like a perfectly fine door. Why couldn't you put that up? Why is this not finished? What is this garbage in the corner here? I want to be able to finish that. I mean, you could fix your house up. Why can't you fix your pantry? Know what I mean? Well, okay. Now, Sid says the caffeine bar's there, but when I first played, there was no coffee in the game. They didn't have the coffee things are new to me. There was no coffee. There's a lot of stuff when I played this in early access that you didn't have. We didn't have fishing for the longest time. I think fishing came in right about the time I was done playing it. And I kept wanting to have him give me a gun so I could shoot the deer and the pigs, but that never happened that I know of. Anyway, I'm glad they added those things because then I can play the game again and it's all new to me. We're going to let Janet sleep in. Is it raining? What am I hearing? It's raining. Can I not work in the rain? Is this like, what's that other game I used to play? Farm Sim? Close things up. Things should be closed when it's raining, bad weather. Shut the barn door. We don't want the cows getting out. My cows are smart. They don't get out. They know there's no place to go. Oh, Janet's up. What you doing?
Darling?
Good to see you. I missed you.
Really? I've been here the whole time.
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
I'm perfect, darling. Thank you.
Yeah, see, there weren't... I don't even remember having a dog or a cat when I played.
Hi, babe.
I'll have to go back.
Good morning,
maybe
dear.
It's just not in my memory. I'd go back and watch my videos, I guess. But I don't like to watch my videos. I don't watch my video. The only time I watch my videos is when I'm editing them. And I don't always edit completely like I should because I usually notate when I've made a mistake in my gameplay and that I need to edit something out or the sound is off or something like that. And if I don't remember sneezing or coughing or something in the video, I just pretty much put the video out. But there's been a few times where I've got caught off guard where the phone rang or Carol came in and, because I've told Carol, I said, if you really need me, just come in, flip the light on so that I know you're there and I can pause the game. Well, there's been some times where I forgot to hit the pause. And what are we having for dinner? It couldn't wait till I'm done. But anyway, so, yeah, I don't like listening to myself.
You look so good, it almost makes me speechless.
Well, thank you. So nice of you.
Yeah, imagine me speechless. Okay, so
Hi, honey.
Good morning, darling.
Morning? Oh, I guess it is morning. I keep waiting for the chance to give her something because I've still got candy and rings and stuff. But I think that now that we're married, I don't need to give her anything anymore.
Is there something you need, darling?
No, not at the moment.
That's weird. I've got raindrops in my eyes. How's that work?
Good luck. See you around.
All right, take care of the dog for me. I guess I can't go to work, but I need to do something about that other tractor, and I guess the only thing I can do is call a tow truck, and that's going to cost me a couple $100. That's upsetting. But it is what it is. I should have been paying attention. Yeah, it's true, Craig. Remember the guy? I had a guy one time made a comment on one of my videos, and he said, I like the way this guy plays and stuff, but does he ever quit talking? No, I don't. I mean, I had a radio background. You never stopped talking because if you did, dead air was something never happened on a radio station. You never had dead air. They can't see you. They don't know what you're doing. They can only hear you. So if you quit talking, they think that the station has gone down and they switch the channel. So you don't ever quit talking. Everybody in the radio station, I don't care what your job was, you could be the janitor. You were, it was just hit over the head with it. We had speakers all over the radio station so you could hear what was on the air. And if at any time you couldn't hear something, everybody ran for the booth to find out what happened. I mean, is there a flip that got switched, or, why is the station off the air? You just never had dead air. And I kind of carry over, that already carries over into my games. I don't like having dead air. All right, let me see. Unhitch the harrow. I can't unhitch it because I can't turn the tractor on. So I guess I'm going to have to hire lift the machine. I can't do anything. All right, I'm going to have to... I don't remember how to do that. Call tow truck. There it is. And why is it that... Oh, it isn't. All right, I must be confused. I think the tractor looks the same from the rear. So maybe I was on this tractor all along. I thought I was on the red tractor, and I wasn't. I'm surprised you guys weren't yelling at me. You got the wrong tractor. Okay, now the question is, did they at least fill it up? No, they only put 43% in. Well, let's go back to work and see if it'll let me finish that field in the rain. I don't know. In the Sims, or in the Farm Sim, you can do field work, but you can't harvest in the rain. Except for now you can. I think they changed that a little bit. Now I think you can harvest in the rain on that game. You just don't get full crop. You only get a partial yield. Casey Kasem. I remember him. I never fish. I don't beg. I think it's funny that people do. I laugh at YouTubers who, for the first 5 minutes of every video, make sure you smash that button and hit that bell and subscribe to the channel and join everything and become a member and do all this stuff. And then at the end of the video, they do it again. So they've got a half-hour video that half of that is begging for you to smash the buttons. I think it's silly because is there anybody on YouTube that doesn't know how it works? Do any of you not realize that you can subscribe to somebody? Do any of you not realize there's a bell that you can hit to be notified? Everybody does. So what's the point of begging for that? I don't get it. If somebody comes on, if I start watching a YouTube channel and I like what they're doing, and I know how to subscribe, that person telling me to do it is not going to make me do it. So, I'll put it in the description, if you want to read about it. If you go to my description, you'll see, hey, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, become a member, all that kind of stuff. But I don't say it in my videos all the time. It just drives me crazy when people do that. Don't forget to smash that button, and they do it every 5 minutes, or they have pop-ups in their videos that do it. It's like, yeah, if I like what you're doing, I'm going to subscribe. Don't worry. I know how to do it. I just think it's funny. All right, so that's done. Now I can go back to seeding, but I don't know if I can do it in the rain. I suppose I can. I suppose. While we got the harrow on here, let's, or the cultivator, call it what you like. Just clean the lot up here a little bit. It'll grow back. That's what bothers me. Whoa, too close to the building. I got a little close. This reminds me of the old tractor we used to have on the in the orchards. We had a tractor kind of like this, an old tractor that had been well used. All right, let's go find a seeder. Grain crop, you get 75% yield loss. Yeah. Yep, that's what I was talking about. It didn't always get that. It used to be you just, if you're harvesting and it started raining, your tractor would just stop. It just, which, you know, makes sense. All right, what are we doing? How did I... Got a big boulder in here somewhere. There it is. I even forget I have that bot. That bot is on there from the web page that I do the beer and the, you know, the memes. That bot comes with that. I think there's a way that I can adjust it, but I haven't done it. I just left it at default when I started using that page.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Hank, cheers. Hank's trying to remind me it's time to go. I was about 5 minutes late starting though, so I'm gonna go around this field for a second. All right, so I've got some more Hogwarts. I set up till midnight last night recording. I've got about 4 or 5 of those in the can. Hogwarts, I'll get another one out. I was going to do it this afternoon, but I forgot about the live stream. And what else? I've got stop. It won't stop. Oh, come on. I can only go forward with this for some reason. Hank's gonna cook and drink. Thank Hank. Thank you, Hank. Anyway, yeah, I've got about 3 or 4 flights that I've done on Flight Sim ready to go. I've got about 4 of the new Hogwarts ready to go. I've got to start back. I need to get back and do a couple of the Sherlock Holmes so I can get that series done. I missed Sherlock Holmes last week and this week, so I need to get back on that. But in the meantime, if I can remember, I'll be back to work on this game. But I want to thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. Jays, glad to meet you. Thank you for your service as a fireman. We appreciate it. And I hope you had fun. And hopefully I'll see you again. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I had fun. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Tina's going to remind me. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Ta-ta for now.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Tina. Everybody have a good weekend.